and welcome back to my channel where we do so much more than daydream. From figuring out what our dream lives are to implementing practical steps towards that life, we are working towards our dream life one day at a time. Today we're going to be talking about confidence and self-esteem and how we can boost both of those things to boost our chances at success. If that's your jam, stick around. Today we're going to be talking about confidence and self-esteem. These two things are significantly important to your success because of the simple fact that if you don't have confidence in yourself to achieve your dreams, they aren't going to happen. Point blank, period. Having confidence is so much more than just liking the way you look or making the right amount of eye contact, although those things are sure to follow once you feel secure in yourself. But I like to think of confidence as having faith in yourself. Faith that you are capable of difficult and wonderful things. Studies show that if you have someone who has faith in your ability to do something, you are 75% more likely to achieve it, whether you initially have the know-how or the talent to do it. That's pretty crazy. Let that sink in. What if I told you that you could be that person for yourself? Why rely on others for encouragement and faith when you could offer yourself an endless supply? I am all about becoming your own cheerleader. So, grab a cute notebook, grab a feather pen, and jot down some notes on how you can boost your confidence and self-esteem. Alright, the first way to boost confidence is to practice gratitude. Now, I know you're already rolling your eyes, but just listen to me for a second. Making it a habit to keep things that you're grateful for fresh in your mind helps you to shift your perspective to a more positive one. If you feel positively about your life, you're likely to feel more positive about yourself. So make a list of 3 things that you're grateful for each morning. It can be a part of a thorough morning routine where you meditate and you journal and you do the whole shebang, or you can just think of these things on your way to work. Once you've listed 3 things you're grateful for about your life, come up with 2 more things that you're grateful for about yourself. Maybe you're glad that you're kind to waitresses, or that you have a good work ethic. I can give you 2 right now. Be grateful that you cared enough about yourself to seek personal growth, and that you're brave enough to work towards that. It's pretty special, you guys. A lot of people don't do it, and you proved that you're a part of that small group just by clicking on this video. Okay, number 2, be aware of negative self-talk. They say that you are what you eat, but I like to say that you actually are what you think. The way you talk about yourself to yourself is extremely important. It's kind of freeing and encouraging to think that the way we feel about ourselves has less to do with our actual abilities and traits and more to do with how we perceive and react to them. Do you often find yourself saying things like, "I'm not smart, I'm lazy, I can't do this, yada yada"? When you have a negative thought about yourself, pause and examine it. Why do you think that this is true? Is it rooted in fact? For example, if you're starting a new project and you're really frustrated and you can't seem to get it right, do you say, "Man, I'm dumb and I can't ever get anything right"? Take a moment and ask yourself, are those statements true? Have you never been able to successfully do anything? Highly unlikely. Focus on the things at which you have succeeded and try again. This leads us to number 3, which is practicing growth mindset. So let's take that example we just used. You're trying a new hobby and you can't seem to make it work. Is your first instinct to say, "I can't do this, I'm a failure"? Or do you say, "There's a learning curve to this, and with practice, I'll get it right"? This is the difference between growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Growth mindset is the idea that our intelligence, abilities, and talents are capable of improvement over time. That just because we can't do something right now doesn't mean we won't ever be able to do it. It holds the belief that we can grow and improve. Someone with a fixed mindset, on the other hand, views those same traits as unchangeable. They think that they are who they are and that won't ever change. You can imagine how these 2 different mindsets would affect your confidence and your self-esteem. If you believe you can improve at something, you're more likely to try new things and succeed. Which brings us to number 4. Allow yourself the opportunity to have wins. Set a goal with small steps, the smaller the better, and work towards those steps. Each one you reach is palpable proof that you are capable of accomplishing things. And if you can accomplish something small, you can accomplish something big. So go start a gratitude journal and write down some goals and start working towards them. Break them down into tiny little chunks and work towards the smallest chunk today. Your past does not define you. All that defines you is the here and the now, and what you decide is going to define you. Once you have confidence, that's when the real magic begins. Anyone could tell you all day long that you are capable of great things, but you have to prove it to yourself. So go start proving it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. You are all beautiful, wonderful creatures, and I have so much faith in you. We're all going to achieve amazing things together. I just know it.